That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Here comes the offense on first down. He's going to pass. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eye downfield. You can see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
Scanning the field, it's Milroe. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Let's go.
And that pass picked off. Taking it the other way. A dangerous cover man and a dangerous return man after the pick.
Come on, man. No. Come on, man. You threw one pass. Yeah, trash.
Welcome to Ann Arbor and the Big House, home to one of the most storied programs in college football and the first one to win 1,000 games, the Michigan Wolverines. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and when you've got a team that makes it into the top 25, now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Wolverines will get us started with the opening kickoff. Fair catch called for and made. Line gets set, first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Dropping back, it's Milroe. He'll pull it down and run. How about that nice run from this junior quarterback? Alabama pushing the tempo.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. High-flying pass catchers and the Crimson Tide. That combination wasn't right at the top of your mind, say, 30 years ago.
No, it used to be run, more run, and you've seen over the years they've opened it up, the playbook, and they've brought in dudes. They've had some guys that can fly, receivers winning Heisman trophies, like so many game breakers on the outside that make big plays in this offense.
They're trying to get to it. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. They're going to throw it again. Right down the middle. Makes a connection.
Man, come on.
He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
You should have kept
He
running.
steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defensive coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage.
Let's go.
He's at the 50, the 40. And he was trying to chart a course on that pick for a pick six, but he'll be stopped at the 31.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to throw, it's Warren. Getting some heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And it is hardly a big surprise that this Alabama defense is hitting hard and making their presence felt in the backfield.
Yeah, it's what they built their brand on. They built it on physicality and stopping the run, and you've seen over the last several years, too. After they do that, they come after your quarterback, and they try to get that sucker on the ground.
So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. This should be the last play of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll let one go down the right side. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He wants to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Morgan. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first.
It's really nice when you're an offensive coach and you can basically attack the whole field. When you got an arm like this and you can just, boom, put it on a line, it's really nice to have that.
Looking to throw on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short.
Damn!
And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Man, that's a great example of KY.
I try to get out that bitch, that motherfucker with that move.
A QB that doesn't run great, trying to get outside the pocket. Nice job by the defense applying pressure and running him down and getting the huge loss.
Man, why the fuck they do that?
And the ball will be down just outside the 30-yard line.
That's trash.
Here comes that Alabama offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is...
Afterburners coming. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The defense was asking for that penalty immediately, and they got it. Offensive pass interference waves off the first down. To the air, it's Milroe. Going downfield for the big play. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now second and long from the 21. He's looking to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Alabama quickly back to the line. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
3rd and Africa is extremely difficult. When I know it's a passing situation, I get to rush the passer and pin my ears back. I get to put more DBs on the field to drop back and really play pass coverage. You can tell the offense was trying to force it, trying to get that first down, and makes the big mistake.
Shit.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Edwards. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Back to pass, it's Milroe. Looking down the middle. It's complete. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. He's looking to throw it. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this.
Oh, ball's out.
That's right.
Bounced right back to them. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Tackled, but he has a 1st down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. And he jukes the 1st guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown tie!
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. And the returner goes down. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To throw, it's Warren. Looking for an open area to his left. The freshman able to get home with the sack. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. He's going to pass on second down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. What a snag by the defense. And he will be run out of bounds on the return, so the damage is limited as we wrap up the first half.
Let's go.
Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky. And if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football game.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Well, the offense is taking a chance here, staying on the field inside its own 40. On 4th down, looking to pass. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Quarterback will audible. Trying to seal the edge on the right. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can make some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll go right back to it. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. A 3rd and long coming up here. Defense a little too eager. And that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Whole lot easier after that penalty. It's 3rd and 2. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. Fires on the move. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And that was good defense again. And unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Looking downfield, it's Warren. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, picked off. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception.
Well, the quarterback on that one put a lot of air under the ball. The problem is it gave the defender time to get his head around and locate it. And because of that, he was able to come away with the interception.
Picks his way ahead, pickup of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. And the punt will come to rest just inside the 30. Offense in an empty set. They'll throw it on first down. The sure hands, it's Morris. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read.
That's the end of the fourth quarter of play. Michigan 10, Alabama 7.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Quarterback checking the play. Back to throw, it's Warren. He's got his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. That's reeled in. It's Edwards. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And if you'd have told this defense that they stuffed this great running back today, they'd have taken it. They'd have been happy, but the offense has still put up production, and they're still in the lead, trying to find a way to finish this one off.
We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Morris. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. A full dive to haul that one in.
Wow, that is a sensational catch, and I tell you, you make catches like that deep down the field for your quarterback, he is going to go back to you again and again and again. That was a highlight play.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
In other sports around the country, Slippery Rock 35, Seton Hill University 14.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range and you got the football and you got a lead, it's smash mouth, it's keep that clock running, it's ground game. So interesting now on this 3rd down what they do next, but we got to keep that clock moving.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. Easy call for the ref. The last thing you want to do here is give up a big return, pin them back, and then the defense can just stop them from scoring a touchdown. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Here comes that Alabama offense. there's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots, throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
Looking to the big tight end. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions. No doubt, that's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Heading to the end zone. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a 1st down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game. Looking to pass. It's Milroe. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Alabama!
And that drive right there is exactly what you dream about. That's how you want your offense to perform. Under a clutch situation, you take the ball down the field, get the score, and now an extra point away from taking the lead late in this ball game.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. And they only need a field goal, and they have to manage the time wisely here.
Yeah, I think you want to manage the clock, Reese. Be smart with your timeout situation. Know where to attack, Jesse, on the field right now.
Yeah, generally you want to attack with your best players. So get them in matchups that you like and get those guys the football.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Setting up the screen. Still running at the 40. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking to go up top on 1st down. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Morris. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
The fuck you mean?
This game will come down to this, a field goal try to save them. With the ball marked down at the 33, that'll leave them with a 50-yard attempt to try to win this game.
Fuck out of
It's
here.
good! Reach for the long one, and he gives them the W. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. I know a lot of people thought this was going to be a blowout, but this team said, just when you think you have all the answers, I change the questions.
It's so true, Reese. I mean, they had a lot of dudes that we were talking to leading up to this game that just had a chip on their shoulder. They just didn't feel like they were being respected, and they wanted to come out and they wanted to prove a point. And David, they did exactly just that.
And it's so much easier to be the underdog. It's so much easier to coach that team and you go, hey, they're ranked. Everybody's talking about them. You don't have a chance. It just builds all that momentum, all that hate, and you just pour it out on the